sweet. Double R stitched in my seat. Powder footprints falling off my feet. If the way right, then we straight right.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jesse from Brooklyn City FC here with you for the Monday Kickoff podcast on a Tuesday morning. Apologize, we're a day late. I just had a college graduation to attend to this weekend, so a bit behind with traveling. But here we are, beautiful day here, broadcasting from Red Hook, Brooklyn, where we have a photo shoot going on, subject of which is going to remain undisclosed, but you will find out soon within the next day or two on our social media. So stay tuned there. But as promised, as always, we're going to get into the past weekend and everything that was going on with the club, and then take a look at the week ahead. This is a huge week coming up for our club. So do a quick review of global football. Abroad, of course, a very controversial match with Arsenal and West Ham. Implications on 2 or 3 different levels for that match. Arsenal trying to stay in that top spot on in the men's Premier League. West Ham stuck in the 3rd relegation spot, trying to get out of it. But a controversial call at the end of that match, which ended up preserving the result for Arsenal. They stay first. In other news, Man City got their 3 points as expected. Tottenham was able to pull out a point last night to remain just a point or 2 out of relegation. So exciting on both ends of the table in the men's Premier League. Looking into other parts of Europe, it's a huge game as always, El Clasico, which ended up being the league clinching match for Barca to take La Liga this year. Strong finish for them, a special day for their coach Hansi Flick. Bringing it back domestically, Red Bulls able to pull out a result. NYCFC was able to pull out a result. Brooklyn FC unfortunately fell to Loudoun in the home match out in Coney Island. On the women's side, Gotham FC had a draw versus Boston Legacy, and unfortunately Brooklyn FC women fell in their league match as well. So looking at the week behind us, was a slow week on the adult side. Everybody had the weekend off, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of big stuff coming up this weekend on the women's and men's side. Move things along to the youth side. Brooklyn City FC, busy weekend as always. We had a positive weekend with our older girls. Both our 2010 Bridge Academy team and 2011 Bridge Academy team both got results. So great stuff by them in their regional academy league play. On the boys side, our 2009 boys, our U17s, fell to the first place team, FC Simone, in a very tight match. I think it was a goal in literally the last play of the game to fall, I believe, 4-3. So tough match for them, but very competitive against a very good team. 2010 boys had a doubleheader weekend, Saturday and Sunday league matches. Drew both of those matches. Again, a bit of unfortunate circumstances. The end of, I believe, the first game on Saturday, which ended up in a draw versus Club Madrid out in Queens, and then another draw, which is a home game on Sunday night in Bush Terminal versus Mandy Football Club. So good stuff by them. Keep up picking up points, and I believe they remain in first place in their division. 2012 boys also earned a draw in an early morning game Sunday out in Eastern Queens. And then, as always, mixed results down from the 13s down through our 2018 and 19 boys, who had a festival up in Harlem on Saturday morning, which I know with Coach AJ, we're very excited about how that ended up. So good stuff by them. Back to the girls' side, unfortunate loss for 2012 Bridge Academy team. That's the U14s versus FC Copa at, I believe, is a home game at Brooklyn Bridge Park, Pier 5. 2014 and 15, good performances, but couldn't quite get the results in their league matches. And our 2016 girls with Coach Sophia have not finished out the season, but I believe have clinched their division in EDP. with a win on Sunday. So good stuff with our 2016 squad, and with a great season again, which they will finish first. And then finally, our 2018 girls had a 4v4 festival, which we hosted in Sunset Parks. Looking ahead to the weekend, on the youth side, it'll be another jam-packed weekend of league matches. I do want to highlight our U14 boys will be playing the State Cup semifinal. It's the Eastern New York State Cup semifinal versus Hop Hog, which we will be hosting in Red Hook on Sunday morning. So if you're around Red Hook and want to check them out, huge match for us, a huge match for the club, and well deserved by the boys, and we'll see how that goes. But really the highlight of the weekend is twofold. On the adult side, a monumental weekend for the club. We have our first ever match in the men's league for clubs, their summer league. This is our first year in the league at a higher level. We're super excited. We're going to be celebrating the entry into that league with something, again, will be announced in the next day or two. But the game, of course, is going to be hosted by the defending national championships, Met Oval, also here in New York City. So a great local derby. We'll be at Met Oval on Saturday night, 7 p.m. kickoff. If you're around, please try to make that match. It's going to be fantastic soccer, great moment for the club, and come support our Brooklyn City men's team. On the women's side, equally monumental. We are in a Eastern New York State Cup final versus Manhattan FC. That is 1:30 at Calvertville on Sunday. Please come support our women's team. It's a first time ever in a State Cup final, and it's amazing really to be playing in these rounds in the finals, semifinals on both the women's side and the youth side of the club in the same weekend. Really speaks a lot to the connectivity we have between our youth and adult. But again, the women have worked really hard to get to this point, so please come support them as well. And then of course, just around the corner in the next few weeks, our women's WPSL and WPSL Division 2 seasons will be starting. That's 2 weekends from now, on the 30th and 31st. So just posted those schedules today. Check it out. Come support definitely our home matches at Brooklyn College or our away matches if they're local. And stay tuned to social media for more information there. So again, huge weekend. Got our first ever men's match in League for Clubs. The next day, we've got a women's State Cup final. And finally, last but not least, we have our last match of the year in the Cosmopolitan Soccer League, Division 2. With points, it will guarantee our guys a spot in the promotion playoff, which is the promotion playoff to be promoted up into Division 1, something they've been working towards all year. So with points in this match, the guys will earn that spot in the playoff in a few weeks. So again, monumental match after monumental match this weekend. Check it out, and we hope to see you out and around Brooklyn. Until then, have a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you guys soon.
Listen, baby. Say you love me, lie to me, sweet. Double R, stick.